Hello, 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 hello. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you may be around the world, welcome to my channel. My name is Mia. I am so excited to be here with you today. And I want to thank you, all of you that has been listening to the videos, that have liked the videos, okay? It is so crucial that you like the video so other people can see my video and get the message. It's very important, okay? And I hope that you guys have been enjoying your day and things like that. Okay. And for Mother's Day, I am having a special $39 special for 1 hour of session with me, consultation. Okay. So if you want to talk to somebody and someone, that understands you and things like that, then the link to book a session is below in the description box. Okay. And yeah, today I have a very important download, a message. And remember, I am a messenger. That's what I am. Okay. And I am here to help people, save people, as far as speak up for them, because there's a lot of people that's been to a lot of things, especially childhood abuse. Tonight, we are going to be talking about that a little bit. Okay. And that is one of the main um, like basic foundation of the creation of a narcissist. You see, all narcissist people has been abused one way or the other. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into that tonight. But if you were abused as a child, whatever kind of abuse it is, you are vulnerable to being abused as an adult. Okay, and it could be by a narcissist or just someone that is basically abusive. You see, because you may not know any better. Okay, certain behavior that are toxic and not normal, you may find them as being normal and not toxic. So if you grew up in a household that were very, that toxic, like abusive, you saw your mother, these are just example. Okay, and these happen to people, okay, around the world. You see, I am not talking to just one person or one particular place or country. This is a global crisis, okay, and this crisis has been around for centuries. It's just that nobody really talk about it, because in many places these kind of subject are still taboo. Okay, but thanks to technology, these things are coming up as now. People feel more comfortable talking about it now. You see, and most childhoods, most people that have been abused as childhood, sometimes they come out to like they're 40 and 50, sometimes 60 years old, and they talk about what happened to them. You see, so when you grew up in a household, like I was saying, you see your mother act a certain ways, and you see your dad treat your mom a certain ways, or you see your mother treat your father a certain ways, and vice versa, or whoever else lives in the house, toxic cousins, toxic aunt and uncles, and so on and so on. This type of behavior becomes somewhat normal. Okay, and somewhere deep down you come to accept those, even accept this kind of behavior. Okay, even though you're not aware of it, and this is why when you become an adult you start accepting this type of abusive and toxic behavior from other people, from friends, people you date, people you get married to, and so on and so on. Okay, so remember that the childhood abuse that makes the narcissist, that create the narcissist. Remember that the narcissist, like I said, can be anybody. It could be the teacher, school teacher. It could be anybody. It could be people you deal with in business. It could be the landlord. It could be anybody. It could be a narcissist. Okay, but the sad thing is that the narcissist itself are people that are not healed. They're not healed. Whatever happened to them, whatever trauma that happened to them as a child, they bury it. They bury it, you know, and they create another them. You see, another them. And this is why the narcissist itself wear a mask. They wear a mask because you will never know the real person behind that mask. Because most narcissists will never reveal to you who they truly are. Okay, it's basically it's like having somebody with like different personality. You know, because today you get this person and the next day you may get somebody else. Okay, you don't know. Okay, so this is what makes this situation very sad, but at the same time kind of dangerous too. You know, because when a narcissist go to any kind of abuse as a child or trauma, whatever, and they bury that and they never talk about it, they never heal, and that can create all type of negativity inside of them. These feeling, this negative feeling, you know, rage, and this is why the narcissists are very abusive people. They will abuse you. That's what they'll do. Okay, because they don't have a soul. Remember, these are demonic possessed people. Okay, and they'll come and they'll try this is the and try to break you and destroy you. You know, this is what demons do. This is what they do. Okay, now, so if you grew up around all those kind of abuse, okay, and beside abusive pattern and behaviors is not love. They're not love. Somebody being jealous of you, that is not love. It's not caring. I hear people say, well, you know, if he didn't love me, he would he I know he loves me because he gets jealous if I talk to someone else. He I know he loves me because he gets jealous if somebody look at me. No, those are toxic behavior, dangerous behaviors. Okay? Don't you know how many people unlive because of this behavior coming from other people? Okay, and like I said, it could be from a man or a woman. Okay, but most men are narcissists, but there's a lot of women out there that are narcissists as well, but not as much as the man. Okay, so for the woman that's been abused and you don't seek healing, okay, a lot of these you see because the person that abused you, after like I was saying, the person that abused you is no longer a person. This person has some type of demon in them. There could be a narcissist, there may not be a narcissist, but they're still demon possessed. Okay? Because for somebody to take a child, a toddler, whoever, and do certain things to them, because when someone is just a child, very young, okay, they are very close to the divine, you know, because those kind of soul has not been tainted yet. Okay, and this is the reason why abusers seek these type of souls, souls of children, of innocent children. They seek them because when these people molest you, when these demonic possessed people molest you, they deposit some type of demonic spirit in you. Okay, that energy, the demonic energy that it is deposited within you. Okay, and this is why once an abuse happened to a child, their world flip upside down. They are no longer the same. They change. Okay? And abuse, any kind of way, happen to both girls and boys. Okay? A lot of men today that are on the down low, confused about who they are, confused about their sexuality, was molested, abused as a little boy. And the same thing goes for a woman. Okay, and I'm not talking about everybody, you see, but whoever's hearing this message will know if this is your story. Okay, so and the woman, so these people will start acting out the abuse. Like I said, the little boy will be in the down low, even they're married to the opposite sex, they'll still they're confused, they don't know what they are. Okay, And the woman itself, the little girl itself, will start acting out, either through drugs or being out in the streets, selling her soul, you know, and having men over her that controls her and things like that. So it's a repeated behavior or extended behavior, you see, because that came from the abuse, and that the abuse continue through their behavior by allowing other people to continue that abuse to them. You know, there are many beautiful, beautiful souls out there, beautiful girls, beautiful women that are totally lost because of what this spirit has done to them. They're out there totally lost. They lost their life path. Okay, they forgot what they came here to do. Their destiny has been fulfilled, you know, because no one believed them. And for you parents out there, and sometimes the parents are to blame as well, because you put your children into those situations. You expose your children to these type of things that happen to them, because you not healed. You never got healed. You refuse to be healed. So you extend that behavior onto your children. Put them in situation where they are vulnerable, where they're taken advantage of, molested, raped, and all that stuff. You see, because it's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. You know, and when these kids go out there, they don't know, like you know, the girl, they don't know who they are. And this is why you find all these beautiful girls out there doing things that they have no business doing. You see very smart, intelligent girls, boys too, guys too. You know, there are guys, these things happen to them, they have never talked about it. Ever. Never. But you know, you need to speak up. The only way you're gonna be healed is to speak up, because the truth will set you free. The only way you're gonna be free is by speaking up. Because when you speak, when you talk, you expose those demons, those spirits that are holding you captive. You have been held captive for too long. For too long. There are tons of people in the church that are not healed, thinking that the church is gonna heal them, you know, like you know, to deliverance. You need to seek healing. Okay, but you have to admit that there is an issue. No one can force you into healing. The only way you're gonna be free is by speaking it out and telling somebody or people. Tell somebody what happened. Okay? There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be afraid of. You need to speak your truth to become free. Yeah. And another thing is that if someone doesn't take responsibility to break this cycle, like I say, it continues on. It continues on. Because when this person molests these children, they'll tell them, you better not tell anybody. If you tell somebody, I'm gonna hurt you. If you tell somebody, I'm gonna hurt your mommy. If you tell somebody, I'm gonna hurt so and so. You see? So not only did they deposit these demonic entities into that little girl or boy, but they also deposit the spirit of fear into that child. It's a spirit of fear. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely nothing. Wherever you may be out there around the world, by listening to this message, you are free. You are free from whatever that's ailing you. You are free from whatever that's keeping you captive, that's holding your soul hostage. You are free. And I'm talking about spiritually, you are free. because all these things happen to you. This is a spiritual attack. It has nothing to do with your physical, like body itself. Yes, your body was affected, but those demons really went after your soul spiritually. They went after you in that sense, in that way. Because if that can destroy your spiritual side, if that can destroy your soul, then there's nothing left of you. Okay? And this is why you see these people going on, grown adult going to depression, and the list goes on and on. You see? But you have to take the first step. You have to. No one can force you to heal. Nobody. And there's really no excuse not to be healed. There are so many resources available. Okay, for those of you that are in places you cannot afford it, maybe in US you cannot afford to talk to somebody. There are place things online like support group. You can join a support group. If there's none, maybe you can start one of your own and help other people. You see? So it's about time for this thing to be uncovered. So by you being abused, and like I say, you become vulnerable to being abused, by a narcissist and things like that, because you don't know any better. You don't know what healthy relationship is. You don't know what healthy companionship is. You don't know what a healthy environment is, because you grew up around toxicity. Okay, and whoever you get involved with, you're not healed, and that person is not healed. All they're gonna bring you is toxicity, because this is all they know as well. And like I say, it continues. Some of you were born created to break that cycle in your family. But in order to break that cycle and help others, you need to be healed first. You need to help yourself. But some people, they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. So this is why they get caught in a cycle of toxicity. Okay, they accept toxic behaviors and treatment from other people, and they stay there. And these are the type of people that complain all the time. These are the type of people that chase away good people from your life. Because let me tell you something: somebody that is healthy and talk about spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, that is healed, then they don't have time to hear negative conversation from somebody else, especially if this is like a continuous thing. You see, the person that is not healed, they always have something negative to talk about, toxic conversation. And it's the same story over and over and over and over. It could be a year, 6 months. Whenever these people contact you, it's the same thing. You see? Because after a while, these people, the spirit this demonic spirit takes over these people's soul as well. Because they're after you now to torment you. You see? And most of the time, if you have these kind of people in your life, friends, whatever, or people like that, you need to block them. If you are healed and everything, you are healthy emotionally and spiritually, okay, and you are here to do whatever you came here to do. You have a purpose, and you and your life path and purpose. You need to block those people, because they're not people. These are spirit you're dealing with, okay? Because when you are healed, you become free. You become delivered, okay? You go into the light. But when you're not healed, you in darkness, and the longer you stay in darkness, okay, this spirit, you are fully submerged and merged with these entities, these demonic spirits. Okay, this is what happened. Because a healed person cannot stay in darkness. It's not possible. If you are delivered, you are free from the past. You're not gonna reside there anymore. You no longer living in the past. You no longer reside there because you are free from that. You moved on. You moved out. You have a new residency now. Talk about spiritually. Okay, but as long as you stay in the old address, this is where you at. This is where you stuck. This is where you stay. You staying at. So if you are dealing with anybody that refuse to be healed, they don't want to do the work. Okay, but they think that you are the therapist. They think that you are a garbage dumpster for the junk conversation. Okay, trying to disturb your soul, disturb your energy, drain your energy. You need to block those people and run fast as you can. Okay, because we're living in a time right now. We have no time for all these mess. You see, there's no time for that. Look at it. Summer is already here. And before you know it, December is here already. New Year is going to be here. You see, time is flying by. There is no time left. Because, like I said, these people are only going to bring you chaotic thing in their lives. The same way you did the work, why they don't want to do the work? It's never too late to do the work, to clean up your spiritual life. If your spiritual life is a mess, you need to clean that up. You see? But if you tell the person, you suggest it to them, you tell them, I'm here, I'll help you, and they don't want to, and it's the same story. You see, you dealing with a demon. It's not a person. And the same way you find this demon will book sessions or reading or whatever with the divine ones, and they'll come and tell you the same thing over and over, and you keep on telling them the same. You keep on giving them the same advice or coaching them the same thing time after time, and he's like, didn't I just tell you this thing like 20 times with 20 different session we had? You see, you're not dealing with a person, you're dealing with a demon. Yeah, that's who you're dealing with. You see, because people that are basically comics, they live in darkness. So anyway, so this is what I wanted to say. So for those of you that never told anybody what happened to you as a child, everybody's story is different. Like I say, I'm just the messenger. You need to talk to somebody. You need to seek help. Okay, and this is why you see so many people out locked up somewhere in the mental house. You see, a lot of people didn't make it because not everybody can handle those type of things. You see, because for somebody to come and just steal your future away from you, so basically that person never gave you a chance to make your own decision. That person never um, allow you to do what you wanted to do with your life, with your body. They just came and they took it. They came and abused it. And some of these children are abused for years and years and years and years. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that, you know. So thank you guys, and remember, don't forget to share the video. If you think someone out there needs to hear this message, just share the video. Okay. And I hope that if you have a friend that are in some type of ways, and you think that they are willing for you to help them out, help them out. Help them out. You know, help them out. And there are many, like I said, beautiful girls that are trapped in certain lifestyle out there. Either through the dancing and being out in the street and doing things that they had no business doing, but they don't know no other way, and they feel trapped because of the spirit that has taken control of that girl. That spirit that has taken control, that was deposited into these children. Okay, so this is what happened when a child get molested or abused. It's a spirit, it's a demonic spirit that's been deposited, or the seed that's been deposited into that child. And this is why you see these children growing up and doing things that are basically not divine, ungodly. You see, this child could have dreamed before that happened. Okay, maybe they had a dream they wanted to be this, or they wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, astronaut, and once that happened, it's gone. Okay, guys, remember I have the session, and if you want to support my channel by donating below, the link is below. Okay, and for those of you that want to book a session, I have a $39 special going on now for Mother's Day. Thank you, guys. Have a great night, and I'll be talking to you soon. Okay, bye.